What is up, guys? Back into another reaction and the final reaction to Beastars, the final season, part 1. Again, I don't think I've seen any information when part 2 is going to be available, but again, hopefully it won't be too long away. That is one of a really annoying thing with parts to me. When they say the final season, I feel like it's a little bit unfair if they say final season and then it's like a year or two between parts. Hopefully that's not the case, but yeah, great episode last time out. A lot of Sagwan, I think his name is. I like him as a character. He was cool. We had the whole tattooing stuff at the end of the episode, which was interesting, kind of covering up those carnivorous parts of Melon's body. Tragedy on the waves. So we're gonna see more of Sagwan here, I imagine. And yeah, we got fucking Sugita as a sloth. Yeah, absolutely brutal process of these guys getting tattooed, isn't it? Of course, we did have Louis looking up the whole. He encountered the raccoon guy. So he's still talking to fucking Melon right now, is what you're telling me. Wow. He couldn't help the Ghosty. Unfortunately, couldn't help his mother, but perhaps he can help Melon. There's still time to do that, isn't there? The Reaper's blood drop. The Ghosty actually going to get a tattoo here. How slow is this guy? I mean, I know sloths are slow, but he's literally still talking to a guy that left, what, 20 minutes ago? Idle. I would. I always, if there's an option, I always take the stairs over elevators. Always. It's not like I'm scared of elevators. I just prefer to, even if it is a long way. Yeah, he's definitely going up to see Mr. Horse. Not getting in that doorway, are we? Oh, this again? This is the second anime I've seen do this. I saw this in My Home Hero. They for whatever reason Japan censors lockpicking scenes. Like you're ever gonna learn. Like it's like we don't know what's going on here. Like how are you ever meant to confuse what's going on here, even if it's slightly blurred, for one, and two, how will you ever learn this based off what you see here? Like this is definitely not how you do this, I imagine. But we can't see, so I guess they are potentially open in that regard. But you would have to imagine it's just as easy as going on YouTube and looking up how to lock picks, or maybe that's blocked in Japan as well. Maybe they block the word like locking, like picking locks and something. I don't know. I don't get it, but it's a case in this show as well. It was especially egregious in My Home Hero because there was literally like human murders and all sorts of crime going on, organized crime, and the thing they fucking and there's like there's ecchi shows and like shows that sexualize very wrong things, yet we're censoring picking locks. I find it crazy. So yeah, this is the second show ever I've seen do this. I imagine there are other shows out there, but yeah, we've literally seen people get devoured in this show. Yeah, what they're censoring. Don't get me wrong, I really love gore and I'm a massive horror fan, so I'm glad they don't censor it. Obviously, it's very horrific a lot of the time. I don't actually really watch it. Usually, in this show, it's a lot of the time the good people and seemingly nice people are getting devoured, so it's not like I take enjoyment out of that. But I don't think they should censor it. But yeah, it's just amazing how they censor something like this. Yeah, they leave so much like gore, and we literally saw a bunny's whole head literally scratched in earlier this season. I just find it hilarious. I can have their morals are like, yeah, we can't show people picking locks, but we can sexualize young looking people. Doesn't to be honest, for me it doesn't matter if they think. I really hate the excuse of like, oh, she's 1,000-year-old witch that just looks like a little girl. No, that looks like a little girl, and you're sexualizing her, and I hate that. I really hate that. I hate the excuses people have of, oh, it's just fiction. No, it's not just fiction. It's an image that is in your brain now, and that this as someone's come up with. It's not just fiction. Like, ugh, yeah, I won't go on too much about that. Straying away from the point of the lot picking, so apologies. But it's just amazing when you contrast what they show versus what they don't. It's like this bear's been taking his drugs. He's in the vent. He ripped his horn off again. They grew back quite quickly, didn't they? Oh shit. Oh dear. That must have been very awkward going through that with Lewis's horns. Going through a small vent like that. The one we've been practicing for ages. Uh, Perhaps not. I mean, you'd think it would. These guys are complete fucking pushovers. Okay, good. Well, they just got convinced then. Make your own play. Good idea. Good. These guys went all meager for a minute there. I thought they were just going to give up. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Yes, trump the leg, jump the leg. Fucking open the elevator doors. This is why I don't go the elevator. Shit like this happens. Someone open that fucking. Oh, let's go. Yeah, it is interesting, isn't it? I mean, I guess the cops have got to be carnivores, but it's also like quite stupid. One of those things that's always going to be quite stupid because you can't really have herbivores going around being police officers unless they're as strong as yeah here. But yeah, also the carnivores are the ones that kind of perpetrate the crimes. So mostly anyway. Fucking running away. Scared little cat. Oh shit. I'm fully expecting this lion to devour this fucking idol right now. Okay, good. Oh yeah, good opportunity this. Good opportunity this. Shit, the music's coming and everything. Shit, this is one of those things. If you're not an actor, like if I was just like me in this universe investigating kins, I would not think of like doing this whatsoever. This is like, oh, apologies by the way, my allergies getting to me. But yeah, if you weren't an actor, you wouldn't think of this whatsoever. But this is one of those things where like being an actor and being like sharp and being like witty and such, and really kind of helps you out. Improvisation is a big one in like drama club and such, isn't it? Because I would have not thought of this whatsoever. It's like, damn, we've actually got a massive opportunity here in the space of what an idol will be taken up to advertise the fact that Kins is a devourer's drink. It'll expose those who are devourers and of that meat. not Devourers per se, but those are that meat. I'm not sure it's one and the same. I think Devourers have the distinction of eating someone that's alive, whereas I think that's slightly different from carnivores that go out and buy already dead meat. But they're obviously very similar. But yeah, this is quite genius right here, isn't it? Yeah, the music coming in, everything. Let's go, Lewis. Oh, so she was just watching that idol. You know what I did? I've been seeing videos of recently. People saying that the 3D in Beastars is a lot better than the 2D. I agree with that sentiment. I think the 3D looks great here, but it's not something I ever really noticed. To be honest with you, I don't really notice the fact that like that scene with the scientist there was in 2D, which I did notice, and most of the time it is in 3D. But I think both look fantastic in the show. Like there's nothing that stands out about it being like there is no bad, if you know what I'm saying. Like the 3D looks brilliant and the 2D looks brilliant as well. I think I do prefer the 3D because it, especially with these animals, it does make them stand out a bit more. But the 2D looks great as well. Fucking hell. Wait. Sorry to pause again, but did that say that the his fiance, the arranged marriage, her family's the owner of sorry guys, I'm just gonna go back to here. I was talking too much. Apologies about that. Yeah, her company is the that would have been handy to know earlier on, wouldn't it? So her company is the one that produces this stuff. But yeah, again, I was surprised seeing videos like that. I thought it was just like common knowledge that yeah, Beastars looks great, very different style, but this is one of the only shows that pulls off this style well. As yeah, a disaster right there. They're just gonna ignore the fact that of what Kins is. Yeah. Who gives a fuck? You're gay. That's the natural conclusion to come out of this, isn't it? Oh, he's gay. Come on now. I mean, it's super obvious. It should be super obvious to anyone that he doesn't give a fuck about his fiance and wife to be. He wouldn't have done. He didn't give any second thought to that whatsoever. So that tells you right there, doesn't it? But I don't think the outcome of that should be, oh, he's gay. It's like, no, he likes a different species. It's just maybe, I guess, perhaps similar to being gay. Maybe that is the thing to compare it to. Perhaps, I don't know. I never really put too much thought into that side of things. Well, I have, but not comparing it to, yeah. Again, I got to say a massive thank you to the guys that have let me know about quite a lot of the missing content this season. Some really interesting stuff with Seven and Legoshi's mum. Right. This is here. So yeah, you heard what the sloth said. I mean, to be fair, I didn't really notice, but he has got some big ears, hasn't he? Well, this is a shame, isn't it? 'Cause maybe I was naive. Maybe I was naive as well, just the Goshi, but I did genuinely think we did have a chance to help this guy. Maybe we still might. Maybe he's not fully off the deep end yet, but it's quite sad to think like this is what society's kind of driven him to be honest, isn't it? The kind of view of him. So this is his extreme to society's extreme thoughts towards him. This is just his. It's almost like a normal reaction. I'm no scientist or anything, but it's like a chemical reaction. It's like if you mix society's view of him as well as his own kind of lesser view of himself and mix it together, it creates a massive like explosion, and that's what he is now. He's an explosion of craziness. Yeah, it's not exactly his fault, really, is it? At all. But he is a bit nuts, that's for sure. So yeah, it looks like he was setting Legoshi up for all this. He heard the conversation with the sloth. He heard what Legoshi was just talking about there. And I guess this is where the name of the episode comes from. Unfortunately, I do have a strong feeling of what is going to happen here. I imagine Legoshi is going to be saved by some fish, maybe Sagwan. Maybe that's what's going to end up saving him. Again, I've got like no worries about him actually dying. It was quite shocking he did just get shot. I thought that was like a headshot because there was a lot of blood right there. But nah, they just got his done a Mike Tyson to him. Just got his ear. And this is where we're going to be leaving off this season as well, by the way. So what a cliffhanger this is going to be. Fucking hell. Like I said, though, I've got no real worries at Legoshi. Yeah, it's quite sad that he won't accept our help. We could actually be there for him. I also kind of love the fact we just kind of brought a rolling chair here. Like, you guys did just find that. They brought that here. I didn't even notice they attached a little rock to it. A weighted rock. His blood drop. It's quite a lovely setting, that, isn't it? View. So yeah, like I said, I feel like Sagwan or maybe some random fish are gonna save Legoshi here. Oh, he did get told. Oh, we just heard him say it there. I'm not gonna bother sorting out the timer. We hear him saying something here, so yeah, he's saying the emergency words that Sagwan told Legoshi. Okay. Cool. Yeah, no worries about Legoshi whatsoever. Yeah, shut up. Oh shit. What the hell? That's fucking teacher? What was this guy's job at the start? It's been so many episodes now, I kind of forget. What was this guy's job at the start of the season? It was like a doctor or something, right? I can't really remember actually. But now he's a teacher? Holy crap. He teaches relationships. Interesting. Hope it doesn't catch any of Haru's pictures of Legoshi or anything. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting the reactions as well. Wasn't expecting the support the videos have gotten. So yeah, very much thank you to you guys. Obviously absolutely blasted through the episodes, which I wasn't expecting to do. To be honest with you, I I set things out with the expectation of doing 1 episode weekly. So if I went with that, I wouldn't have even watched episode 2 by now, which is kind of nuts. But this season's just been really good. So yeah, decided to. And the video's done well, of course, but yeah, just decided to watch it all within the span of a week, and very glad I did. Again, it's unfortunate I can't do that for like every anime on my channel, especially like every Netflix released one. But again, really enjoyed this first part of the season. I thought it was fantastic. I did hear again some differing opinions going into the season of people that really loved the ending. We haven't quite got to. I think the second part is where that's probably going to be maybe controversial or whatever. But again, I have heard that it does get quite controversial and stuff. So I'm wondering kind of after watching these first 12 episodes, I'm wondering where that comes from, because again, I've really enjoyed these first 12 episodes. I thought the topics they've been covering have been superb. The revelations with the Goshi and this Melon character and so on. This horse Gosha. I think it's all been amazing so far. So again, I'm kind of struggling to see where this controversy does come from, but maybe it's in the kind of stance towards these half-breed mixes and stuff. Again, that I don't really know, but yeah, do let me know what you guys thought about this episode down in the comment section. Another great one here. Again, it's kind of sad to see Melon just again just like maybe been pushed a bit too far to actually kind of reconcile with Legoshi, but I'm hoping to maybe see that at some point. I'm hoping to see what Legoshi wants, just a one-on-one conversation about all this, and I really think Legoshi can kind of support him and be there for him. He wants to be. But when you don't want that in return, as with what he said here in the kind of lecture at the end, yeah, it's not going to go anywhere, of course, is it? But again, do let me know what you guys thought about this one in the comment section. Leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. And I'll see you guys whenever the first episode of the second part comes out.